7:44 KNEB, and time for today's News Extra, presented by Gearing Civic Center. Here's Kevin Mooney.
And thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Kathy Manville is here to talk about the Scottsbluff Winter Farmers Market. And we've talked to Kathy quite a bit about the farmers market. She was in here last month when you guys were kind of getting it up and going for the winter. You guys have done pretty well, huh? Over at your new location.
We have more vendors this year and more room for more customers, and it's just kind of a snowball effect. It's just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, they're over at Aulick's TLC right now, which is over at 3109 Avenue B. Now, you have a big farmers market here coming up right before Christmas, right?
Right. We wanted to have a special holiday open house right before Christmas, and that will be on Friday, which is a new day for the farmers market. So it's going to be Friday from 4 until 7, and we invite people to come, and you'll be able to buy ingredients for your Christmas meal at this one. Plus we'll have other special things going on.
All right. You have Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there, and you have a special, you help a non-profit organization every time you guys meet, and another non-profit being helped out on Friday.
Right. We'll be collecting hats, gloves, mittens, and scarves for the Lakota Lutheran Center, who will distribute them to children in the valley who are in need of them.
And you're going to put those on a tree. It's going to be kind of Christmassy, right?
Right. We're going to have what's called a mitten tree at the farmers market, and I got the idea from a book by Candace Christensen, and it's a story about a woman who looks out her window and notices a little boy at the bus stop who doesn't have any mittens or hats, and so out of the kindness of her heart, she decides to knit some for him and hangs them on the tree, thus the mitten tree. So we're going to decorate a tree with mittens, hats, gloves, and scarves for the kids. And also at 5 o'clock, Mrs. Santa will be at the market, and she will be reading the story, The Mitten Tree, for any children who would like to come and listen to it.
That's good. And Santa will be there as well, right?
Right. Santa will be there from 4 to 6. He graciously cleared his calendar so he could come spend a couple of hours with us. And he'll be there from 4 to 6. And the story again with Mrs. Santa will be at 5.
All right. So, and plus, the other thing is, for 2 days before Christmas, you guys are going to have pretty much your full load of vendors there, right?
Right. We're only missing 2 of our vendors. We have 21 full-time vendors set up this year, and then we have 2 part-time vendors coming in. So we'll still have the full 21 vendors.
That's very good, especially for 2 days before Christmas. So those people must have all their shopping done or whatever is going on, right?
I don't know. They're just committed to the Winter Farmers Market.
All right. You guys have also, you got full-time produce there. Full-time produce vendors during the winter. That doesn't stop. It keeps going in the wintertime, right?
Right. They've, stockpiled their produce like potatoes and onions, leeks, cabbage, beets, squash. So we really do have a wide variety of vegetables available. You won't find tomatoes. You just have to remember that what is in season is what we'll have.
Okay. And then your other vendors are just simply people who make good homemade products, right?
Exactly. We have anywhere from crafts. We have one gal who's taking recycled sweaters, and she says she's upcycling them. And she makes hats, gloves, scarves, and things like that. We have honey, we have cupcakes, we have farm fresh eggs, jams and jellies, breads, fudge, whole wheat flour, cornmeal. The list really does go
you got
on
homemade
and
noodles,
on.
it looks like there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a lot of different stuff. So it's a good place to go. And we're going to talk about what they're going to do in January, because it's kind of a little special stuff right after this.
With large, spacious rooms, a distinctively clear
All right,
sound
we'll talk
system,
about the cooking
exhilarating
thing.
images on the 5 jumbo screens, and monumental catering by the meat shop, the Gearing Civic Center is the place for your business meeting. Call West Nebraska's premier multifunction facility for your next business meeting. Call 436-6888 or visit us
We
at
might want to mention too about the live music.
Oh,
The
okay.
Green Valley Homesteaders,
This
they
is how
play at all
satisfied it should
markets.
feel.
All right, we are back with Kathy Manville talking about the Winter Farmers Market Open House. The holiday open house coming up 4 to 7 at Aulick's TLC this coming Friday. And one of the things we forgot to mention before we get into some of the things going on in January is you guys also have some music when you're there, right?
Right, one of the things that is really unique to the Winter Farmers Market is we have live music at every one of the markets, and the Green Valley Homesteaders come and play, and they are really fun.
Yeah. So how many people are in that group?
Well, it varies from week to week as to who is available, but at the last market, I bet you there were 6 or 7 people there.
Yeah.
It was nice.
That's great. That's great. All right, now in January, you have them markets on the 14th and 28th, and you're going to do a little something special in regards to cooking and all that kind of stuff.
Right, starting at the first of the year, we are going to have cooking demonstrations and classes at each one of the markets. So it's something new. It's something I wanted to do last year, but I just could never get it together. So this year we're doing it. Some of the classes will be like a seed saving class, how to save seeds. And some of the cooking demonstrations, one I'll be doing is called It's Only a Chicken for Pete's Sake. And I'll be teaching people how to cut up chicken, a whole chicken. You would be surprised at how many people really don't know how.
Well, that's because they just buy it at the supermarket. It's already cut up most a lot of times, isn't it?
That's right.
Sometimes it isn't, though, and they some people freak out, go, how am I supposed to cut this up, right?
Right. So we'll be taking people back to the basics. So if you're a new cook, some of these classes might be perfect for you. We'll have the classes at each one of the markets at 2 o'clock. So you can kind of set your calendar to that the classes will start at 2.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a stove and some place to cook and all that kind of stuff?
We don't have a stove, but we have hot plates, and we can be very inventive as to how we can carry this out. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. Very good. Once again, it's over at Aulick's TLC. You guys are in the back part where the greenhouse area, right?
that's right. People, make sure you realize that we are in the greenhouse. I've heard a few people say that they came to Aulick's and couldn't find us.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure you go clear back to the greenhouse.
Yeah. Clear back to the greenhouse area, and you'll find the Scottsbluff Winter Farmers Market at Aulick's TLC. And once again, the holiday open house, 4 to 7 on this coming Friday, not Saturday, this coming Friday, because of course Saturday is Christmas Eve. All right, very good. Thanks
Okay.
for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Back to you, Dan.